All right, give it up for Max. Yes, I'm wearing shorts. I wasn't expecting to be here, but I filled in last second, so I was out living my life, you know? I'm gonna come in, I'm sweating. Yeah, I'm sweating, well, dress it. All right, I got here in a rush. How are you? Seems like you guys are all nice and cool and doing well. All right. Good for you. Well, thank you guys for coming out. It's good to be out, yeah? It's good to be out, yeah? I'm just catching my breath for a second before I start. My name's Mike. My nickname ever since growing up, this is 100% true, White Mike. It's pretty self-explanatory. You guys are like, that makes sense to me. I understand that. I get that, actually. There is a backstory. I'll tell you what it is. Growing up, I had a lot of black friends. That was very cool. It's not a big deal. They gave me the nickname White Mike. Yeah, that's right. There were other Mikes in our crew that were white. But I was by far the standout, actually. Okay. In terms of both skin tone and personality. How about that? Because I asked my friend recently, I was like, why'd you guys call me White Mike? He's like, well, the way you talk, the way you walk, your interests, your overall demeanor. I was like, geez Louise, man. Gee Willikers, man, you made your point. Holy guacamole, you know? I did start wearing a chain, though. It's under my shirt. It's not a big deal. You guys see it. And thank you. Got a chain? Yeah. Same thing under the shirt? Under the shirt. Under the shirt chain confidence right here. I mean, this guy. All right? We don't rock it out yet. We're working our way up. It's a progression. Okay, we're not ready. All my friends are making fun of me for wearing a chain. Like, you're not a chain guy. Yeah, I know that. But I'm trying to be a chain guy for like people that I haven't met yet, you know? Create a new brand. Right. I was at the airport recently and I went through the metal detector and it went off and I was like, oh yeah, it's probably my chain. He goes, sir, take the belt off and walk through it. All right, I'm putting it back in. I'm not ready for that yet, quite frankly. It seems like you guys are all in couples here. We like that. It's good to see you. You guys are in pairs of twos, besides my guy right here. It's all right. You single? You here alone? All right, what's your name?
Barry.
Barry, good to meet you. That's a strong name right there, Barry. All right, he's a confident man. He's got, what is that, a Newsies cap? Sure, okay. I can't really tell. I can't really see. Well, you look good, Barry. Are you trying to date in this city? No. Not really? You're just chilling by yourself? Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough place to date, you know? Maybe being alone is better. It's very tough. I don't know. I date every once in a while, and then I go back into a hole and hibernate for a couple years, and then I come out again. But I've been trying to date recently, and my friends are always giving me advice. My one friend was like, dude, this is what you got to do. When you show up to the bar, you should order a scotch immediately. Power move. Alpha stuff. Throws her off. I was like, what? How is that gonna throw her off? Throwing her off would be like, let me get a pina colada. Neat. I want one straw and 2 umbrellas. Because I'm not gonna share, and I like for my drinks to be in the shade, actually. So why don't you whip up a couple of those, huh? I was dating this one lady, though. She was like a perfect 10. It was pretty cool, but I knew I had a short amount of time. I knew it was not going to last long, okay? So I had a strategy. I just wanted to do things in public. So people would see us together. Barry knows what I'm talking about. Barry gets it. Guys, listen. Pete Davidson's, they're not built in a day, all right? This takes time. She was like, come on, let's stay in bed all day and watch movies. I was like, we're gonna hit my high school reunion. That was the only time I wanted to have kids, when I was with her, you know? Because then it was proof. proof of intercourse. So, if you guys like that, it's pretty good. I am an uncle. Pretty cool, huh? That's it. That's all I'm gonna get from you guys. Yes, thank you. I should be getting a standing ovation, quite frankly, but I'll take a sitting one. All right. Some people are like, Mike, you haven't accomplished that much in your life. It's like my sister gave birth. So, what more do you want? My niece is a very sweet kid. She's about 3 years old. My sister got her all these various dolls of different races, which I think is a good thing. You know, she's got a little diversity to play with. But then it gets a little awkward when you see that she's playing with certain dolls and not others. Because I was watching her. I was observing. And I noticed she wasn't playing with any of the Hispanic dolls. It's just something I picked up on. I'm an uncle. And I thought it was just a coincidence, but then she built a Lego wall to keep them out of the living room. And I was like, hey sis, maybe a little less Fox News, a little more Encanto around the household. Let's talk about Bruno a little bit. What do you say? Let's introduce her to Lin-Manuel, huh? Because at this rate, her first words are gonna be like, I built this wall, and Legos paid for it, actually. You guys are fun. You guys are a fun Sunday night crowd. That's good. I am a great friend, one of my best qualities, if you want to take that into consideration. And I'm very good at keeping secrets. I'm the best at keeping secrets. You tell me a secret, it's in the vault. I'll give you an example. My friend came to me recently. He goes, I got my wife pregnant, but it's very early, so don't tell anybody. I said, dude, you came to the right place. Not only will I not tell anybody, I will spread disinformation. I'll be like, you guys hear about Kyle? Can't get his wife pregnant. Think he's impotent, actually, yeah. It's gonna take a toll on the marriage. You went to the urologist, he's like, you're shooting blanks, man, you got no shot. Now that's being a good friend, because they're not gonna suspect his wife is pregnant. I'm throwing them off the scent. And if people don't believe the disinformation, I'll double down. Yeah, that's right. I'll be like, not only is he impotent, he's also gay. So even if he could get his wife pregnant, doesn't even want to try. That's pretty good. It's Pride Month. You guys, this was the Pride Parade today. Did you guys go? All right, you guys are homophobic. That's fine. No, it's, the Pride, it's good Pride. It's good. You know, you got to celebrate it. And I think last year, I saw this, the NHL, the National Hockey League, they had a gay Pride night. But it got a little awkward because like some of the players refused to wear the Pride jersey when they were playing. And it's like, guys, you're already wearing ice skates. Why don't you toss a rainbow jersey on there at that point? Complete the ensemble here, you know? I think hockey players, they get a little oversensitive about being masculine, right? Because the only thing separating them and male figure skaters is a stick. Let's be honest, sticks are a little gay. There is a male figure skater with the same exact name as me. This is 100% true. And if you Google us, Michael Bramante, he's going to come up first. How about that? Right. Don't look him up. And all right, guys, before I get out of here, I gotta admit something to you. All right, I feel comfortable with you guys. We've had a nice bonding experience, despite the fact that I'm sweating all over the place and wearing shorts. Okay. Here it is. I drink almond milk. So, how do you guys feel about that? You guys are into that? All right, you guys are nice. You guys are supportive. Who drinks a dairy milk in here? Round of applause. Who drinks a dairy? You're afraid to say you drink dairy in this climate. I understand. Dairy's not in its heyday anymore, I'll tell you that. It was in its heyday in the 80s. You know how I know this? We used to put pictures of missing kids on the side of dairy milk cartons. That's right. Back in the 80s, the dairy milk was the Amber Alert. we have better solutions now. We got the internet, we got text messages, but they stopped the production of these milks in the 90s. So I was thinking about this. Do you think those milks with the kids on the side are like collector's items now? It's like, oh man, you got a first edition Bradley? That's worth like $100K, you know? They're like baseball cards. It's like, I don't care if you got a rookie Derek Jeter, I got a 2% Tommy over here. You know? All right, guys, get it for Max. Thanks for coming out.